You talking about Humpty Dumpty? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Humpty
Dumpty was an
He's been
egg.
out of office for a long time.
Funny enough, I've sworn off eggs.
Oh, really?
And,
Why?
yeah.
Holy shit. Is it because of Humpty Dumpty's role?
No. He, after the Great Fall, I did have my moments.
As we all did.
It was on the television, and I was eating an egg sandwich. And I just couldn't imagine if the day Humpty Dumpty, the greatest egg I had known, died, and I was also eating an egg sandwich. I wouldn't have been able to live with myself.
Wow.
All 36 days that Humpty Dumpty was in that coma.
Yeah.
I just prayed that they could hard boil his body back together.
Again, yeah.
I wish I knew more of the Humpty Dumpty lines other than he had a great fall.
Humpty Dumpty, he was a huge bitch. Couldn't rule, couldn't even snitch.
No, I bet he was a snitch.
He
Humpty
probably was,
Dumpty,
yeah.
that's probably why he got, I'm not going to say pushed. That could
We are not allowed to say that.
All the king's men and all the king's horses are still looking for any clues.
Something was responsible. Something that goes really good with eggs.
Sausage.
Sausage, bacon, toast, potatoes. Really, everything goes good with eggs. So honestly, there's no fault on anyone who would have killed that son of a bitch. He had it coming. He knew he was a target. And all the the horses and all the kings.
I don't know why.
They all had a stake. And I don't mean STEAK in eggs, but they all had something to gain. They all had something to win. And honestly, who went into rule right after that? It's ironic that you don't see the writing on the wall that Barry Bacon got into office right after that.
What about Harold Homestyle potatoes?
Let's be honest, an independent party's never going to win the election. As much as I love Harry Homestyle, I don't think he really had what it takes. I'm so glad Humpty Dumpty's out of office, though, because really I don't think he was pushing against abortion and shit, and I thought it was really fucking weird. I'm like, that should be like a human right, and you're an egg.
I feel like Humpty Dumpty was kind of a sadist. I hope I'm saying that word right, because this is the first time I've ever really used this word. He was a sadist. So he's like an egg, right?
That's what they say.
But Humpty Dumpty kind of strikes me as the type of egg that likes to be cracked. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever see any cracks on his body?
Well, when they found Humpty Dumpty at the bottom of the wall, they located most of the pieces. Of course, there are some pieces of eggshell that you lose when an egg has such a great fall at that velocity.
Since then. Whether they could be verified or not.
You're anticipated a certain amount of eggshell lossage.
Sure.
But it was clear to the eye that had seen any egg fall from such a great height at such velocity that there was pieces of the eggshell that weren't present.
Wow. That is nuts. That goes deeper, honestly, and brings a lot of good questions to light, because Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix keeps hitting us up about trying to make an episode about this, but I say no every time, because really I want it to be a solved mystery. I don't want it to be an unsolved mystery.
Netflix.
I want it to be a hard-boiled mystery.
Netflix is just looking for the crime docu series.
They're trying to capitalize on the latest tragedy.
Yeah, they know that we have the top true crime podcast in the southern west region of Las Vegas.
Okay. Nowhere near Humpty Dumpty's rule, luckily.
First of all, I've never seen Humpty Dumpty rule any sort of territory. You know what I'm saying?
Look, that's your political opinion. I respect that. I'm just saying, he didn't have any jurisdiction here. But in the kingdom of breakfast and potatoes, that's kind of where his jurisdiction came and went. But
in the 3A combo kingdom.
And honestly, his family's doing really good since his fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that they would be scrambled after his fall.
I would say Mrs. Dumpty is pretty torn up still. But let's be honest, she was always a little bit of a loon. People say she was hard-boiled at birth. So I don't think... I think Humpty Dumpty really just married her for the money.
Mm-hmm. You know, when I saw her arrive at the scene of Humpty's fall, it looked at like she was a little fried.
And also, how did she get there so fast? How did she know it even happened? We didn't even send all the king's horses and all the king's men to report back to the castle to say that Humpty Dumpty had fallen again.
Well,
and let's be honest, this isn't the first time we fall. So yeah, Mrs. Dumpty was just there, and I was like, that's kind of weird. How did she get here so fast? She's not usually seen outside of the castle, and she came from behind the wall.
I envision like a 3D map going.
Yeah, like where's the diagrams?
And anyone that would travel that on foot would know that it's a 13-minute walk.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way someone could have done that.
There's just no way. Honestly, I really hope they get to the bottom of it, but this will just be another one of the unsolved mysteries.